It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go, and we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. They get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
The Seahawks 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Complete to Jalen Boyle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one finds his man, Likely. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's a give to White. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Brought in, and that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This is Allen to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
From the gun, Milrow. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. I'm not going to call call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Jack, Panther. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milrow from the gun. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Cowboy 80.
They kick the running back in motion. Milrow now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. 50 Eagles, 50 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
They're running 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, 43.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
White tried this straight ahead. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
White on 1st and goal. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5. They've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
White again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60 bites, 60 bites.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On the jump.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. On the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
The This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down from the 41.
Let's go. Check, Matt. Let's go, 80. Check go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow. I go on. Hey, 15.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Kid, that's called not settling. Explosive play to begin the drive, and you just pay it off with another one. Now you put yourself in great position to score.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow. What's that?
Again, this is Wright. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
I go on, 80. What's that?
Trying again with White. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Ready.
To throw, here's Milrow. There's a screen now for Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down.
Dragon 60. Ready. Cougar 19.
Here's Milroe to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third and long. Here's Milroe. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him his 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mahomes on first and 10. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Jalen Royals the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Makes the catch. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Offensive line fast.
That's another Kansas City.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Yellow.
Right. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. When you don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
Walker on first down. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Curtain short, it's Milrow. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. This finds likely. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down throw. Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. Pulled in by his back. White. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Little sharp run in here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
43, yellow. Attack.
The give now to White. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Now, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Cougar, top low 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He's got room to roll. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A throw right side finds Cup. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Panthers 60, Panthers not 60 by 6. Boston, 6.
From the gun on third down. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Panther 11, 19.
Milrow with it on first. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, no run for White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is Royals working left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got White, complete. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Out of the gun, White. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking. And that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, Ripland, 180. 180.
Here's a toss headed right. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Yellow.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs approaching win number 7 on the year.
Yellow.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes.
Yellow.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on third. It's a designed run for it. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.